Listen to this insane take from Robert De Niro that he actually believes.
He will not. We see it. We see it. We see it we see it all the time. He will not want to leave. He set it up with his. I guess he's the Goebbels of the cabinet. Stephen Miller. He's a Nazi. Yes, he is, and he's Jewish, and he should be ashamed of himself.
So Stephen Miller is Joseph Goebbels, according to perfectly sane people like Robert De Niro. But who was Joseph Goebbels? He was the chief propagandist for the Nazi regime, which dehumanized the Jews to the point where Hitler was able to butcher more than 6 million of them. So is Stephen Miller really a part of a Nazi regime that is butchering millions of people? In reality, in the real world, absolutely not. But in deranged people's heads, like Robert De Niro's and all these other socialist, communist, radical, violent, leftist extremists, absolutely. Their delusions, their fantasies are the truth. You know, Stephen Miller just negotiated a peace deal with Israel to save Jewish lives and to save Palestinian lives. That is the truth. That is the facts. But who's the real Nazis? Okay, who's the real thugs that will cancel you over nothing? Okay, who's the real thugs that throw people into a dark dungeon for January 6th infractions for simply going into the Capitol building, which the Capitol Police opened for them? You know, who's the real Nazis? Who's the real jackboot thugs? Who are the ones that are really murdering millions through abortion, just butchering them? Literally, barbarism, butchery, things like partial birth abortion. Don't believe these lies. Look at reality. Look at the facts. Understand there's a spiritual war going on here. And no matter how many times they tell us lies with conviction, we're going to keep saying, no, that is not the truth. This is the truth. For more content to help you with your Christian walk, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe.